Hello, I'm Alex, and today I'm comparing Enzyme and testing library so you don't have to. The TLDR is that testing library is better than Enzyme. Testing library gives you more confidence your app works, discourages bad testing practices, has easy accessibility testing built into queries, and overall is more reliable. Enzyme is a testing utility for React created by Airbnb. Testing library is a testing utility with over 10 implementations. Before we jump in, I'll review how front-end testing is commonly set up. There are typically 2 or 3 packages you must install to run tests: your test runner, an assertion library, and testing utilities to make your life easier. Testing library and Enzyme are testing utilities. There are 2 layers you can test on the front end. Testing the DOM layer means rendering your components on the real DOM using real DOM APIs. Testing the component layer means doing some kind of fake rendering that usually involves mocks. DOM layer testing is better than component layer testing. This is because running tests in the same environment as your users gives you more confidence your code works. Testing library was designed to only test the DOM layer for this reason. Enzyme can also test the DOM layer, but its queries and API work against you. Testing library encourages using queries accessible to everyone. For example, finding an alert message by ARIO role is a simple one-liner that uses the accessibility tree. There's no easy, built-in way to achieve the same results with Enzyme. Also, all of Enzyme's base selectors use implementation details. This is bad practice because it makes your test brittle. For example, if you change a component's class name, your test could fail even though the business logic is the same. Additionally, you can also find by text in Enzyme, like a user would, but doing so is cumbersome. It relies on using a selector first and filtering through a list of nodes. Of course, once you find an element by text, you would also need additional code to verify it is accessible. This additional code would not be necessary with testing library. Enzyme allows developers to modify and read the internal state of React components. This is not a great idea because it makes your tests brittle. Also, testing the internals of a React component gives you less confidence your code works. For example, asserting a component has the state username Joe gives you less confidence than a test asserting that the username Joe is displaying on the screen. Testing library has explicit documentation on how to test asynchronous code. Enzyme does not have similar documentation. Asynchronous testing is possible, but feels like a hack. Finally, here are NPM trends showing that testing library has about 1.5 times more downloads than Enzyme. Migrating from Enzyme is a simple task. One strategy is to use testing library for any new code or when modifying existing code. Thank you for your time. Feel free to leave a comment if I missed anything, and have a great day.